and welcome to our Microgreens channel. Today I'm your host Heather, and this is my assistant here Johnson, and we're going to be showing you how to harvest your microgreens.
Alright, let's do it.
And right behind us we have a full rack of microgreens, some ready to harvest, some not ready to harvest, and we can go over a little bit of that in a moment. First one up, I'm going to get this rainbow radish mix.
So we're starting with the rainbow radish.
Rainbow radish mix.
So rainbow radish regrows.
And we actually have in it a mix of Triton, Daikon, and Red Arrow. And
It's a good mix.
these are actually from rainbow heirloom seeds.
So we're not supposed to water them the same day you harvest?
No, and the reason you don't want to water them the same day that you harvest is because it's going to make them really wet and slimy, and it's the same thing when it leaves the plant open and susceptible for diseases to come into it, since you just cut it and now it has an open flesh wound, much like if you got a cut on your hand. It leaves it open for bacteria to come in.
Oh. So don't water it the same day you harvest. That's a tip.
After you harvest.
All right, so water the microgreens after you harvest them.
Another good thing to remember is you're not spraying these on top anymore once they're in vegetative state. Their water is only about an inch or a knuckle so deep in your 10 by 20 tray. Cool, so we're gonna get started right here. Generally, you want to harvest your microgreens with a blade. Machetes are a good use, kitchen knives are a good use. Anything that's going to be sharp and kind of long is the best. You don't really want to use scissors.
Nope.
The only thing I would say maybe scissors good for like wheatgrass. But we'll show you in another video about wheatgrass because that's not quite ready today. So what you'll do is you'll grab it at the top, and if you see like little seed hulls or husks, like these little seeds that didn't quite completely come off the plant yet. Sometimes it's okay to leave them, sometimes you don't want to leave them. Sunflowers is a good example of where you don't want to leave them, but in one like this, it might just add like a little bit of crunch to it. Not everybody minds, it just depends on what you're using, and there's really only a little bit in here. There's a few different methods to get rid of the seed hulls. You can pet the plant, just like it's your cat. Yep.
Ooh. But you want to sanitize your hand, your arm before you do this?
Yeah.
Yeah.
We're already washed up, sanitized. Hands washed and sanitized. Everything is really important.
Ooh, this is fun, guys.
You could even be using gloves, but since this is beginners and we're assuming this is at home and it's just for you, we're gonna assume that yes, you've already washed your hands.
Yes, you can wash your hands and you can pet your microgreens as a beginner.
And then after that, if it still seems like there's a lot, which this one is fine, there are methods of rinsing it. The water will get rid of all the seed debris, and then you'd rinse it, put it in your salad spinner or whatever method you're using, and they'll come off on the paper towels when you're drying them in front of a fan. Is another method to get rid of the little seed hulls if you're worried about them.
Salad spinner.
So what you'll do
from the Goodwill.
So what you'll do is you'll grab them from the top right here. You want to cut a couple inches above the soil. You want to try and not get any soil at all if possible. You can slowly just glide a couple times. Yep. Here you go.
Oh wow, look at that.
And that's what your finished product will look like. You don't want too many stems. You don't want the stems too long, but you do want to show a little bit of them.
And you can just eat it.
Yep, you can just eat it like that.
It's a little spicy. Ooh, the radish, right?
This is the rainbow radish mix.
Yeah, it's a little spicy.
So
All right, so you're almost done here with 1/5 flat, and imagine if you had a machete. I think that knife works pretty good though, Heather. What do you think?
It works very good. It's very sharp.
Yeah, this knife scares me, but you could use a machete. But look at this. Look at that. That's a serious knife. So,
Alright, so after you've harvested, you'll have your product that you're going to rinse and put through the salad spinner and then into the tray in front of a pan with a paper towel so it can dry. And then you're going to put it into your clamshell into the fridge. This is what your harvested tray will look like. Another thing the salad spinner helps with, getting rid of the moisture after you rinse them. It also might get rid of a little bit of the seed hulls. And this is fine. And then this right here, you can put the water underneath now and you can put it back onto the shelf.
all right, so let's do that real quick.
Water's ready.
All right, so we'll lift this up.
And
Pour the
underneath
water
here,
in.
we actually have a few sets of rocks we generally collect from the creek.
Yep. So there's a couple rocks here from the creek and helps keep it
Spaced above
spaced
the water.
above the water. Yep. So let's put this down here. Yep. All right.
And now it's ready to regrow.
Thank you for watching our microgreens harvesting video, and we hope you come join us for the next one along your microgreens journey. Also, if you want to learn anything more about your microgreens, come check out our website on the link below.
Bye.